I had a
America is due
dream.
to see a political shift
It
and be ready
almost
for
slipped me.
everything to go
I
digital.
had a
There is
dream
going to
that
be huge
I
system
was
changes.
in the
UK and
White
other
House,
countries will follow suit
why
and it will
reaching
have
the White
agendas
House,
behind
God
it.
knows. And it was election day. I don't know what I'm doing in America. And there was a gentleman sitting around, I don't know what they call it, around the desk in the White House. I don't know what they call it. And it was the day of election. And President Trump and um, Hillary, I think it's Hillary Clinton. Um, yes, they were standing by the desk in the White House. It was election day, and there was a third politician, a gentleman. He went to vote, but he used a card. It was like a literal card. So it wasn't ballot box like the paper that you put the X or whatever you put beside who you vote for. It was a card, a chipped card that they used to vote. And then, so that gentleman who is the third politician, he placed his vote. Then it was Hillary's time. She placed her vote, but her vote, she had her phone. So it appeared that you have the electronic version of voting, but it was on her phone. It was her phone she placed by the machine to vote. So she placed it there and you hear the beep to say that her vote have been casted. Then the man him call her back to place to put her card there to vote again. And then President Trump looked like, what is happening here? And he looked unhappy and dissatisfied. And I was standing there and looking like, what is happening here? Why did the first vote went through? Why did he call her to come back to vote another time? And so after it processed twice, um, President Trump went to place his vote. And from what I understand from that dream, is that President Trump was the last to vote because he is in power or is a person that is currently standing. From what I understand with Hillary um, voting twice, from what I understand from the dream is that Trump Trump will come out of office the next time. And in the dream, the there was an Englishman from the UK that was there and explaining that things are going to change immigration wise. That immigrants are persons who go to America. The new persons or the new administration, if that's what they call it, our leaders are going to change things. It's going to be really difficult for immigrants or persons from other countries who go to America to get their status or settlement or whatever they call it. But not only will it be affecting um, those who live in USA in terms of immigrants are getting their immigration status or settlement or settling, but it's also going to affect UK or persons in the United Kingdom, otherwise called England, because in these two countries work together and kind of imitate each other in terms of the way they steer themselves immigration status wise. So not only will immigrants or persons who go to America and is about to settle or wanting to settle their status will be affected by the new persons that will be coming in, but also the UK is going to follow suit. They're going to have similar changes in their offices. So, as children of God, let us be ready for these things to happen, these changes to come into play. Let us be prayerful and let us ask the Lord to keep us rooted and grounded, because these things are going to come. You know, the Spirit of God spoke to me that the last summit that I just remember this, that I was to say, the last summit that, and I understand that there are two summits that takes place last year. I think it's between June, July 2025 and October, November, around about towards the end of the year. They have their summit, and their official world summit where world leaders come together. And the Lord spoke to me and, you know, informed me that they had their private meeting. These aristocrat authorities, leaders, they had their secret meetings. They had their secret meetings where they went to discuss what they want to do, their own agenda, not the agenda of the country, as a global thing, their own agenda, their special agenda, what they want to achieve. So I'm not talking about the summit that speak about whether global warming and, you know, whether it may be food shortages and natural disaster and so forth, their own one where they speak about what their own secret agenda. And the Lord spoke to me and said, there is a 2-year plan in place. So if I understand, from October 2025, October 2026, October 2027, look out for serious change to happen by October 2027. I wonder if anybody's hearing me. Look out for serious change, world changes to happen by October 2027. And look out for new forms of ID, digital something, because as I explained the dream earlier, the presidents and those who are running for the opposition party in the USA, what they were using to vote was not paper that you put the X beside the party, Democrats or whatever. I don't even know what their names are or whatever. Republicans, Democrat, whatever. It was digital cards. Digital cards they were using to vote. So soon everything will be digitalized. We won't have paper thing to vote. Everything will soon be digitalized. No paper format. You remember this day. I said, remember this day. This morning, the Lord take me into the White House with Obama, Hillary, and a gentleman. In the dream, he's another opposition of the other party. So I understand from the dream three persons. Trump, Hillary, and a male from one of the other political party in the USA. And they were using their phones. Hillary used her phone. Hillary. And Trump and the other man, I don't know him. I don't know because I don't follow politics. Use digital card to vote. Watch out. Remember, you can't say you didn't get the information as the Lord provided. Oh, la braskundu le breskede. Ramandu la brandai la roskundo. Oh, glory be to God in the highest. Romundu le braskede. Watch out. I tell you, pressing times are ahead. Different times are ahead. Oh, glory